EDBL 3334, Teaching Grammar Inductively. Our TEK today is 2.21a, Oral and Written Conventions. Students understand the function of and use the conventions of academic language when speaking and writing. Students continue to apply earlier standards with greater complexity. Students are expected to understand and use the following parts of speech in the context of reading, writing, and speaking. Adverbs. Ergo time, before, next, manner, carefully, and beautifully. So, our content is to identify types of adverbs. We will do so by orally defining what adverbs are and explaining why we use adverbs orally and in writing. So we have 3 examples: walked slowly, walked quietly, and walked angrily. What do you notice about the words in red? Jackson. Very good. They tell you more about the word walked. Do you remember what kind of word walked is? Anthony? Very well. Walked is a verb. So, the word walked is a verb, and the word in red are adverbs. I want you to tell your partner what you think adverbs do to verbs, okay? Be sure to use the word verbs and adverbs. Go ahead. Marley, what did your partner say? Adverbs tell you about or describe a verb. Very good. So if walked is a verb, slowly is an adverb because it tells me more about the verb. Now let's replace the word walked with jumped. Okay? Give an example of an adverb for jumped with your partner. Remember, do not use mine. Try to think of your own, okay? Caitlin? Good. I like that. Quickly. Roxana? Everywhere. Okay, I like that. Alexandria? Down. Okay. So adverbs describe verbs in 3 ways. Let's try to figure them out. Okay? So, let's compare our verbs here. Slowly, quietly, and angrily to the words there, outside, and somewhere. Okay? So, figure out how these words describe the word walked. Make sure to use the words adverb, verb, and describe. Okay, go ahead. Okay, I heard Tim say I heard Tim say there, outside, and somewhere are adverbs because they tell me something about or describes the word walk. Think how slowly, quietly, and angrily are different from there, outside, and somewhere. All right? I heard a group say that slowly, quietly, and angrily describe how someone has walked. Well, very good. They describe how or the manner. Okay? So, what about the words there, outside, and somewhere? Very well. They say where someone has walked. So they say the location. Very good. Now this next set of words, before we get there, so our adverbs are words that are used to describe the manner of verbs and the location of them. So that we are now extending our definition of the word adverb. Now, we're going to compare our next set of adverbs. How are these different from slowly, quietly, angrily, and then there, outside, and somewhere? So let's look at those. Walk to, walked past, and walked back. Okay, so with your partner, try to discuss what has occurred and what those adverbs are describing. All right, so I can tell that this is a little challenging to you guys. So let's look at it. To. If I say he walked to the park and I say she walked past the park, what am I specifying? I am specifying the direction. So let's add an extension to our definition of the word adverb. Okay, so adverbs are words that are used to describe the manner of verbs and the location of them, and they identify direction. Okay, so why do we need adverbs? So we need adverbs because I would like you guys to take a moment and think about that. Chloe? Absolutely. We need adverbs to be more specific in our oral and written communication, specifically about verbs. Okay, so we have the word run. In the colors blue, yellow, and green, I want you to draw an arrow to the adverb. So from run, I want you to draw a blue arrow to the adverb that is in a manner. Very good. Rapidly is the manner in which someone runs. Now, in a yellow arrow, I want you to draw the location. Very well. Here is the location because it tells you where. All right. And finally, in green, I want you to show me the direction. Since we only have one left, we know that is the word through. So, today, what have we done? Caitlin? We have identified different types of adverbs. Very good. Okay? And Ayana, how did we do that? We did that by orally defining what adverbs are and explaining why we use adverbs orally and in writing. We will continue to grow this skill of our use of adverbs and verbs in further lessons. Very good. Thank you very much. And remember, adverbs describe a verb, and there are more than one type of way. Today we discussed manner, location, and direction, but there are other ways such as time, but we will continue to learn those in additional lessons. Thank you very much.